All right, back for another beer review, and today I will be reviewing yet another beer from Hop Butcher for the World, and they are out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is their Neon Green Relish. So they're calling this one a Citra and Sabro-hopped Double IPA. Comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 3.5 weeks old, and I want to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to Hop Butcher for hooking me up with this one. I will post a link in the description box of the beer mailbox video I did that contains all the goodies they hooked me up with, and I'm really glad they sent me a can of this. And that's because, full disclosure, I've had this one before. They sent me a can of this in late 2020, and at that point, my channel was on hiatus, so I drank this one off camera, and it was absolutely delicious. With the Citra and Sabro, I was getting like creamy coconut, honeydew melon, papaya, and it was just fantastic. I think I gave it like a 4.5 out of 5 on tap. I'd probably say more like 4.6 out of 5. One of my favorite, just straight up 7.5% double IPAs from them. I love Sabro hops, and this was just a fantastic mixture between the Citra and the Sabro. Plus, I love the name of this one. Like I've always said about Hop Butcher, they like to pay homage to Chicago-centric foods, and Neon Green Relish goes on Chicago dogs, and I've never had it before. It's like a sweeter relish apparently, but when I make the trip out to Chicago at some point, I'm coming to see Hop Butcher once they open up their new digs, hopefully in 2022. I'm going to have to get myself a Chicago dog, and hopefully Neon Green Relish will be on there. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, crack this one open. Let me do a little bit of a roll here. Like I said before with these beers, not looking at the tasting notes at all until the end. But again, I've already had this one, so I kind of know what to expect. Hopefully this batch is amazing. We'll see. Let's give it a pour here. Ooh, that's so light. This is like one of the lighter colored 7.5% double IPAs from them, honestly. It just looks fantastic. Throw that over here. And I love the whole color, you know, Neon Green Relish. Just love the entire artwork and label. So yeah, that pours out like a hazy. It has this really light orange color. Almost has like a milky, like slight turkey gravy type of vibe. About a half finger of this creamy off-white colored head. Yeah, it just plays the role. That's kind of what you expect when you crack a Hop Butcher double IPA. Let's get a nose. Yeah. It's creamy coconut. It's like coconut water meets like really sweet, like shaved coconut. It's just coconut cream, like I said. It's just a lot of coconut. But then I'm getting that creamy, fleshy papaya, honeydew melon, like a creamy mango, things like that. Like the fleshier, creamy fruits that you kind of anticipate when you're eating them anyway. They're delicious. There's not much more to say. There's like a lot of sweetness. Those 3 or 4 different tropical fruits, I could maybe say there's a little bit of citrus tone, like a pink grapefruit or a tangerine or something like that. But it's mostly coconut. In order to go coconut, honeydew melon, papaya, and then a little bit of mango. And then I'm getting like the underlying citrus tones. To me, there's not like a huge dank character or herbaceous or earthy or floral, anything like that. Maybe a little underlying like crackery, slightly bready malt sensation, but outside of it, it just smells like fucking juicy tropical fruit, creamy tropical fruit. It smells delicious. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again to Hop Butcher. It's fucking divine. This is a divine beer. Here's the thing. If you do not like coconut, whether it's real coconut or coconut flavor or anything, I can't see how you would drink this beer and like it. Maybe you could, but there's so much coconut. This is one of the most coconut-forward Sabro hopped beers I've ever had. It's fucking insane, an insane amount of creamy coconut. The body mouthfeel are spectacular. This is like top tier for one of their 7.5% double IPAs. The body's like medium, a touch over. The mouthfeel, it's soft, it's smooth, it's creamy, it's fucking velvety smooth and pillowy on the palate. It just slides down your throat. It's fucking crazy how good it is. Yeah, so I've been doing this more often lately. Like, if you watch my reviews, you know I have kind of a formula. I go body and mouthfeel first. Then I go front of the palate, back of the palate. Then I talk about ABV and things of that nature. In this one, though, with the taste, this is just an omnipresent shit ton of juicy and creamy coconut. It's sweet too. So that's all over the palate. Yeah, it's like, again, if you don't like coconut, I don't feel like you're going to enjoy this one. It's unmistakable on the palate. But after that, the other notes, a little bit of citrus zest at the front of the palate. I'm getting that a sweeter, overripened honeydew melon middle of the palate, maybe a touch of papaya, a touch of melon, but more of like a honeydew melon. And then it finishes semi to full-on dry. This actually has a decent dryness on the back of the palate. Here's the thing though, very mild bitterness for me. Yeah, it has a very mild kiss of bitterness, but it has more of like a semi-dry to full-on dry finish. So I'm getting done with the sip here, and there's no bitterness really building up, but there's a big dryness that's kind of enveloping my tongue and my palate in general, and that's why I'm going back for another sip. Yeah, this batch might even be better than the last one I had. I feel like the coconut character on this one is so pronounced and in your face in the predominant note without question that for somebody like me who loves coconut, like it's a dream. It's a dream. It's a fucking dream in a glass. Not much more to say about it. 7.5%, you can't even tell. There's no warming. There's no astringency on the palate. The body's great. The mouth feels spectacular. That creamy coconut presence is just absolutely fantastic. And I like that I still get, some of that papaya and mango and zesty citrus that I got on the nose. I will say this is one of the rare beers from Hop Butcher, but like just beers in general, like hop forward beers, double IPAs, IPAs, triple IPAs, the whole nine, where I'm not getting any kind of like substantial dank, earthy, herbaceous, floral quality. There's like nothing else going on. It's just all juicy, creamy, sweet fruit. But again, that semi to full on dry finish stops it from being way too sweet. Very well balanced. I'm liking this more than last time, so I'm going to have to bump up the rating. If I gave this one a 4.6 last time, I am going to give a Neon Green Relish from Hop Butcher a low 4.75 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.7 out of 5. That's fucking spectacular. Get you some. I was almost going to forget tasting notes, even though I just fucking I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Anyway, tasting notes, fresh papaya. Yeah, like I said, papaya was the second note in the nose I got, but in the taste, it kind of got dulled out a little bit, but fresh papaya, sure. Juicy coconut. You could say juicy coconut. You say creamy coconut. You could say sweet coconut. 100%. And then ripe tropical. Yeah, that's a generic note. So tasting notes, yeah, I pretty much, again, I already had this one before, so I kind of knew what to expect from it based on prior experiences. But this to me is one of my favorite, at this point, one of my favorite Hop Butcher 7.5% double IPAs they produce. It's probably top 3. This is fucking just phenomenal. So if you can get your hands on it, do so. Price and availability, I believe these are $15 or $16 a 4-pack in the Chicagoland. If you're gonna, if these show up in your neck of the woods, and again, Hop Butcher's getting more distribution. If you see this online, whether you're overseas or here in the States, or you see this one locally, it's probably gonna be somewhere between like $5 to $7 a can, maybe overseas closer to $10 American. Why? Because, they don't get much distribution. So when places get them, they're gonna jack up the price. That's how distributors work. Case in point, in my area, Equilibrium shit is still crazy expensive, $7 to $8 a can. I live in New York State and I can order online from their website, but beers that are, $18 to $20 on their website are $28 a 4-pack in my neck of the woods. Like fucking stupid. I don't know why I'm ranting on EQ in a Hop Butcher review, but I'm just saying, if you see some Hop Butcher, it might be a little bit more expensive than $16 a 4-pack. And that's it. Price, point, availability, like I said, if you really want Hop Butcher stuff now, you can get it. So not much more to say about this one. Huge thanks to Hop Butcher for sending another can of this my way. I'm really happy they did, because I remember drinking this one late last year and being like, man, I wish I would have reviewed this one. I can't believe I'm not going to be able to do so. But they hooked it up, and I did. So if you've had this one before, definitely let me know what you think about it. One of my favorite Hop Butcher beers, probably of all time, especially hop forward, and I'm going to enjoy every single fucking ounce of this. So cheers, everybody. To the next one.